boys and girls. We are continuing the revision of mathematics of the paper that you just completed. We had done question 1, the selected questions up to number 14. Now we can continue with number 15 that is here. Number 15 reads like this. Wendy paid 200 shillings for a skirt after getting a discount of 20%. What was the marked price of the skirt? What was the marked price of the skirt? This is a discount under the topic discount. Okay? This 200 shillings was after getting a discount of 20%. That is paid. So money paid is called the buying price, which is 200 shillings. Money paid is buying price, which is 200 shillings. Now, 20% is the discount, percentage discount, that is 20% discount. And then they want us to find the marked price. Marked price. Marked price is the price before negotiation. Marked price is price before negotiation, which is also 100%, which is also 100%. So you want to know the marked price. You want to know the marked price. Okay. If 100% is the refers to the marked price. 20% is the discount, and he paid this. Then, if we subtract 20% from 100%, we will get 80%. So 80% is the buying price, the price after discount. 80% is the price after discount. So we argue if 80% is the same as 200 shillings, what about 100%? That will be 100 multiplied by 200 over 80. Now, we want to do what we call cancelling. By 0 goes with that 0. By 4, 2, and by 4, 25. By 4, 2, and by 4, 25. By 2, 1, and by 2, 10. So 10 times 25 gives us 250 shillings. So the answer is supposed to be 250 shillings. Remember what we did here? We subtracted 20 from 100%. Remember, marked price is the price labeled at the item before the discount is given. So that is 100%. And so for us to get the discounted price, we must subtract the discount from 100%. That's why I subtracted 100% minus 20% and got 80%. So this person here, Wendy, paid 80%. He did not pay 100. So this 80% is equivalent to 200 shillings that he paid. Therefore, what about 100%? And that is why we did that. Question number 2, very quickly. What is the value of the angle marked K in the diagram below? The angle marked K is here, and we want to know the value of that angle. Now we look at that angle, and you'll find that that angle is alone inside, but we can find other angles and bring them inside. 131 degrees, and this angle here that we don't know, these two angles are angles on a straight line. And angles on a straight line, angles on a straight line, add up to 180 degrees. Angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So for us to get this, we subtract 180 minus 131. 180 minus 131. We borrow 1 here, we remain with 7. The 1 we have borrowed, we bring it here, so that is 10 minus 1, and that is 9. 7 minus 3, that is 4. So that angle here is 49 degrees. 49 degrees. Yes? We again look at that angle there. That angle is opposite, is vertically opposite to 62 degrees. And so it is also 62 degrees. We must also know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. And so this angle and that angle are equal because they are vertically opposite. Now, the reason why I brought 62 inside and found this 49 is so that we have three angles in a triangle. Three angles in a triangle. Angles in a triangle. Add up to 180 degrees. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. And so we add them literally. Angle K plus 49 degrees plus 62 degrees should give us 180 degrees. Then we go on K here plus the sum of 62 and 49. The sum of 62 and 49, for example, that would be 9 plus 2 is 11. We carry 1. We add to 6 plus 4, which is 10 plus 1 is 11 degrees. That brings us to 180 degrees. Then we take 111. The other side becomes minus 111. And that brings us, here we borrow 1 here, we remain with 7. 10 minus 1 is 9. 7 minus 1 is 6. So angle K is 69 degrees. Angle K is 69 degrees. I hope you've understood. Let's go to question number 20. Work out the addition of decimals. We take the decimals and arrange them in a straight line. 0.008, remember, and then 9.87. Then we add them. 0 plus 8 plus 0, that brings us to 8. 6 plus 7 brings us to 13. We carry 1 and add to the next number, 4. It brings us to 5. 5 plus 8 is 5 plus 8 is again 13. We carry 1 and add to 9. Brings us to 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. We carry 1 and add to 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then we drop 7 there. So the answer is 729.338. That's the answer. Remember, the rule is that all the decimal points have to be aligned. And then the whole numbers on one side, the decimal numbers on the other side. And that's how we can add them correctly. Let's come to question number 21. What is the perimeter of a square whose area is 25 meters squared? Now let's look at this. The square is drawn that way. The square is drawn that way and has all those properties. And the square means all the sides are equal. And so for us to get the square root, to find the length, because perimeter, we must find the length first to find the perimeter of this diagram. And so we must find the length. The length here, to find the length or the side of the square, when we are given the area, remember we are given the area, we should find the square root of the area. The square root of the area will give us the length. And here, the area is 20, 25. So we find the square root of 20, 25. The square root of 20, 25. The square root of 20, 25. 2025. 25. We need to find the square root of 2025. Let me teach you a method of factorization to get the area. Now, we factorize. 2 cannot be divided by 2025, neither can 3 be divided. 3 can. I think 3 can be divided. So it's 3, then times 3 goes into 20, 6 times goes of 18. Remainder 2 into 22, 7 times because of 21. Remainder 1 into 15, 5 times. So we can go on again. 3 times, let's see, can 3 do? Yes, 3 can do it. 3 goes into 6 twice, into 7 twice because of 6. Remainder 1 into 15, 5 times. Yes. Then we have that 3 times that 3. Then you've got 225. 225. Let's see, 3 can still do that. 3 can still do that. 3 into 21 is 7. Remainder 1 into 15, 5 times. Let's come back here. Still 3 can do. 3 can handle. 3, that 3, times that 3, times that 3. Then times, let's see if 3 can still handle. Yes. 3 into 7 twice. Remainder 1 into 15, 5 times. Okay. So we have that. Then we come back down here and say, we are finding the square root of 2025. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. These 4 3s. Then times 5 times 5. We have those ones. Then what do we do? What do we do after this? We want to pair them. We pair them. We pair that 3, those 3s, those 3s, and those 5s. So out of the pair, we take 1. Out of each pair, we take 1. So the square root of 3 times 3 is 3. The square root of 3 times 3 is 3. And the square root of 5 times 5 is 5. Now we have 3 times 5, 3 times 5. Now 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 5 is 45. So the square root here would be 45 meters. And that becomes the length. That becomes the length. Now finding the perimeter, please allow me to write it here. Write it here because we want to find the perimeter clearly so that you are able to understand. Now perimeter of a square would be length multiplied by 4, side multiplied by 4. And our length here is 45 meters. Then you multiply by 4. 45 multiplied by 4. That becomes 4 times 5 is 20. Carry 2, add into 16. That is 18 meters. That is the perimeter of that square. 180 meters. One very important thing is to know how to find the square root of a number that you do not know its square root of it. That is how we do it. Then we come to what is the product of these two numbers. Product means multiplication. And so we are multiplying 2.808 by 8.3. So we say product means multiply. Multiply. Product means multiply. So we convert 2.08 as a fraction, divide by 100 because it has 2 decimal places. Then we multiply by 83 over 10 because it has 1 decimal place. When it has 1 decimal place, you divide over 10. When it has 2, over 100. If it has 3, 1,000. And so on and so forth. And so here, we're going to multiply the numerator by the other numerator.
the numerator by the other numerator. So we take 208 and multiply by 83. 208 multiplied by 83. 3 times 8 is 24. Carry 2. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 8 times 8, 64. We write 6 there. 8 times 0 is 0. Plus 6 is 6. 8 times 2 is 16. So we add here, remember to put 0 to cover. So that is 4, that is 6, that is 12, carry 1, that is 7, and that is 1. So here we will have 17,264 over 100 multiplied by 10. That gives us 1,000. 1,000. 100 multiplied by 10 is 1,000. And so that 0, when we cancel that 0, it puts a decimal point there. Remember, another 0, remove the decimal there and puts it there. Remember, another 0, remove the decimal there and brings it there. So we have finished the decimals. So the answer would become 17.264. That would become the answer. The product would be 17.264. Hope you've understood. Let's go to question number 25. Question number 25. Question number 25 states divide 8 tons, 127 kilograms, 51 grams. Remember the conversion. Kenya has done many dams concerning magic. That statement. Yeah? So let us divide. We start with 8 divided by 3 is 2. Because of 6, we subtract. We remain with 2. We convert 2 tons. These are 2 tons into kilograms by multiplying by 1,000. 2 tons into kilograms. Remember, 2 tons into kilograms. Then we take to the other side to add to 127. That is 2,000 kilograms. 2,000 kilograms. So 2,000 kilograms. Then we add 2,000 plus 127. 7, 2, 1, 2. So we have 2,127 kilograms. So it is this number we are dividing with 3. It's no longer 127. 127 has already been added to 2,000. All right? So 21 divided by 3 is 7. Because of 21, subtract is 0. So we drop 2. 2 divided by 3 is not possible. So we drop 7. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Because of 27. So that is complete. The kilograms are complete. Now we divide 51 grams by 3. 51 grams by 3. 5 by 3 is 1. Because of 3, we subtract, we remain with 21. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Because of 21, and the division is complete. So the answer becomes 2 tons, 709 kilograms, 17 grams. That becomes the answer. That becomes the answer. I hope you've understood. What is the value of x in this? What is the value of x in algebra? This is algebra. And so we take this number 24. We are taking 24 to the other side to cross the equal sign. Becomes a number with a plus. This sign changes to a plus after equal sign, and so it's plus 24. We add 48 plus 24. 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. We carry 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 plus 2 is 7. So we have 8x equals to 72. We divide both sides by 8. We divide both sides by 8, 1, by 8, 1, by 8, 1, by 8, 9. So the value of x here is 9. The value of x there is 9. I hope you understand. Question 31. Calculate the base of the triangle below if its height is 15 centimeters and area is 279 centimeters. I am doubting this was 279. I think it was 270. So let me change it to 270. That is 270. Instead of 279, it is 270. Thank you. Now, we want to find the base. We're given the area. Remember, we have the area of a triangle denoted by a half times base times height. But now we don't want the area. We want the base. So if we want the base, we start with the formula a half times base times height is equals to area. It's called deriving the formula. Now, a half base we don't know, but you know height 15 is equals to area 270 centimeters squared. All right? When we multiply this, a half times b times 15, we will get 15 over 2b is equals to 270. Then we multiply both sides by its reciprocal. 2 over 15 times 2 over 15. So 15 by 15, 2 by 2. Here we remain with b. Then we divide. What do we multiply by 15 to get 270? So by 5 here, 3. And by 5 here, 5 goes of 25. Remainder 2 into 24. By 3 ones, 3 into 54 is 1 into 24 is 8. 24 is 8. Now we multiply 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is 36. That is going to be 36. 36 meters. Is it meters or centimeters? It is supposed to be centimeters. 32 centimeters. That becomes the base. Boys and girls, that is all for mathematics. I am urging you to take these matters very seriously. Lessons are very important. Play them over and over again to be able to understand what is being revised. Thank you. Have a lovely day.